Good Tuesday morning, and while South Florida is not dealing with an immediate threat in the tropics, we are certainly focusing on Hurricane Florence headed towards the Carolina coast. Tropical storm Isaac could strengthen to a Category 1 and then head towards the Lesser Antilles. And then we have Hurricane Helene out in the eastern Atlantic. It is expected to recurve and just stay out in the open waters of the Atlantic. But we'll start with Hurricane Florence, as right now folks along the East Coast are preparing for a major Category 4 hurricane, and it is approaching Category 5 status, so could very well be Category 5 as it makes landfall on the Carolinas. Now, the max sustained winds currently 140 miles an hour, moving west-northwest at 15 miles an hour, expected to continue moving west-northwestward, and late Thursday into Friday morning is when it could be making landfall here along North Carolina coast or South Carolina coast, looking more so like North Carolina. But tropical storm by Saturday, depression by Sunday. Notice how that cone really widens up, indicating that it's just going to kind of stall out and just dump torrential rainfall here across the Carolinas and even parts of the mid-Atlantic. But really look at North Carolina, could see more than 10 to 15 inches of rain in spots. Some areas could see up to 30 inches of rain, and the highest likelihood of those damaging hurricane force winds. The bullseye is right here along North Carolina, but areas surrounding here will also be dealing with the potential for damaging gusty winds, and that means widespread power outages, down trees. Unfortunately, hurricane watches, storm surge watches in place for parts of the North and South Carolina coast. So storm surge, the highest areas could see 6 to 12 feet, and flooding rains again 15-20 inches, with some isolated areas seeing 30 inches of rain due to Florence. Tropical storm Isaac is moving west and could become a Category 1 hurricane as we get into tomorrow before it makes its across the Lesser Antilles late Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, moving westward into the Caribbean. There's still some uncertainty as to what will be happening late week into the weekend with Isaac, as some of the models are in disagreement. However, we'll be keeping a close eye on it, and many of the models are moving it westward across the Lesser Antilles and the Caribbean. Hurricane Helene is a Cat 2, could become a Category 3 later today, and then it'll weekend become a Cat 1 by Thursday, a tropical storm heading out into the open waters of the Atlantic. Look at Hurricane Florence and that impressive satellite imagery and compare that to a smaller tropical storm Isaac, Hurricane Helene, and then we have this disturbance near the Yucatan in the northwestern Caribbean. Computer models indicating it'll likely move into the Gulf of Mexico. Medium potential of this becoming a tropical cyclone in the next 5 days. And then we have another area watching west-southwest of the Azores with a medium potential of developing some tropical or subtropical characteristics. So locally, as we look from our Broward camera, we're quiet with just a few clouds, as well from our Key West camera. Mainly dry, a few showers offshore, winds calm, light, and temperatures in the upper 70s, low 80s. Today, highs climb to the upper 80s. We'll see storms developing midday into the afternoon. Keep the umbrellas handy. So as we take a look at the radar and satellite, we're seeing again the potential for some showers and storms for us, and we'll take a closer look at that extended forecast ahead.